Hi, it's me, Anya, and welcome back to Cozy Room Podcast. Hey guys, it's Artie. Welcome back to Cozy Room.
Womb, girl.
Woo, girl.
Having kids is a gift, but having help while you raise your kids is life-changing. Good support takes the weight off in life, the weight off in motherhood, the weight off as being a father, the weight off in trying to figure out how you're going to find extra time in the day. It takes the long days to make you see that you need more help than you thought. It makes the long days possible when you have help. Work, health, stress, bills, school, worrying, all cannot be taken on alone. You have to have good support, and good support can be people you work with. Good support could be resources you have in your neighborhood. Good support could be friends, other parents, and maybe family is what you need to make it happen. Parents have people, and you have to ask for help. Put your ego, put your pride to the side, and ask for help, okay? A lot of people feel like they're in this world alone, and it's just them and their kids, but it's really not. And people see you at the grocery store that you need help. People see you in the parking lot that you need help. When you're in line and you see one parent struggling with a screaming toddler and an infant in their hand and another child just laying out on the floor, and you're just like, you need help. And I don't want to invade your space if you're embarrassed, but you need help. And people see that. But at the same time, we live in a world where people get sometimes offended when you help them and they didn't ask for it. Some people get more embarrassed when you help them. And some people feel like you have ill intentions when you insert yourself in situations. So a lot of people are reluctant to do it. It's not that people don't want to do it. People are just reluctant to do it because times have changed. But in this episode, I want to talk about the fact that good support is better sometimes than who you actually made kids with. Welcome to Cozy Room Podcast. All right, guys, it's time for 2 table topic questions. The stack that I have is called Do It Yourself Therapy. Check out tabletopics.com for card options. Okay, table topic time. Table topic time. How are you guys doing today? All right, first table topic card. The stack that I have is called Do It Yourself Therapy. You can find table topic cards at Barnes & Noble, sometimes at TJ Maxx or Home Goods. But for the most part, if you want to find what's new and what's going on with table topics, check tabletopics.com. All right, 2 cards. Which traits of your parents do you hope you never adopt? For my mom, being stubborn in ways that can help me. And for my dad, being ignorant to a different perspective that can also get a solution. Hope I never get that because, Next card. What movie always makes you sad or even cry? Right now I feel like my vagina is attached to my eyeballs. So seeing old people love on each other makes me cry. Seeing people who have gone years without seeing their best friend or their grandma makes me cry. As far as movies, Bambi will always make me cry. Benji, the original, will make me cry. What else makes you cry? Like a lot of things, commercials make me cry. Certain commercials, if they hitting right, they make me cry. So it doesn't take much to make me cry. I'm a Gemini. We be in our feelings. Hey guys, I hope you're enjoying this show. The show is going to come back. I just wanted to let you guys know that there is a merch shop if you want to get some merch from Cozy Room Podcast. and support the podcast, because everything helps me get webcam, me get merch, ideas, me market the show, and I just appreciate it. And I love to see people are out and about having a sticker of Cozy Womb, or wearing a t-shirt or a hoodie or a jacket. They do have jackets on there and they're real cute. I bought me one. Go to the Cozy Womb shop with Teespring, or you can support by going to shanbpodden.com and purchasing a book for podcasting or a book for someone in your family that I wrote. I appreciate it all. And if you would just like to donate to Red Circle, you can. The link is in the show notes. Now back to the show. As a parent, I could tell you this. Parents need guidance. We need guidance. We need encouragement. We need to feel appreciated. And we need a foundation we can trust and we can stand on. Okay? With those things, it lowers our stress. It lowers our financial hardship. It lowers our doubt in things happening and us being able to make them happen. And it lowers our sense of lacking stability and thinking everything's going to crumble if we do one more thing wrong. And the result is our children feel loved, they feel protected, they feel taken care of, they feel prepared, and they can rest. They can stop worrying about mommy's problems. They can stop worrying about the fact that, dad is tired, or he's sleeping on the couch, or, he's working another shift tonight and we only see him late at night before we go to bed. And sometimes he comes in our room in the morning and might say bye to us, but we really don't get to spend any time with him. And there's so many families living every day like that. And I feel like it's super hard to try to find some sense of balance in the world today, and how demanding it is, and the amount of money people are making, and the amount of money they're not seeing that they claim they are getting in their paychecks, and how we balance it all and how we find the time. And growing up, for me, I could say I watched my mom take care of neighbors' kids, people at church kids, family kids. Now, people stay to themselves and other people suffer because that type of neighborhood mentality is not there anymore. I think with social media and TV and news stories, I think people have been exposed to so much of how, there was a child predator next door to me for 13 years and I had no clue. And he would always have fun with the kids and get the kids ice cream. And I would never think this person, and he was a school teacher, or, she had kids of her own, and I would never think that was going on. And the kids just love going over there all the time. And it's just like all of these things that make you very reluctant to get to know your neighbor, that make you very off-putting when a older man is nice to a child, or an older lady is nice to a child. You kind of like side-eyed and be like, why? Why are you being so nice? What do you want from my child? And so it hurts the people that are genuine. And it hurts the people that really need someone that they can trust, that their kids can trust. And it's kind of hard to raise children in a time where they should be aware of their surroundings.
What's the easiest choice you can make? Window instead of middle seat? Picking a vendor who sends a great gift basket? Outsourcing business tasks you hate? What about selling with Shopify? Whether you're selling a little or a lot, Shopify helps you do your thing, however you cha-ching. Shopify is the global commerce platform that helps you sell at every stage of your business. From the launch your online shop stage to the first real-life store stage, all the way to the did we just hit 1 million orders stage. Shopify's there to help you grow. Whether you're selling scented soap or offering outdoor outfits, Shopify helps you sell. Wherever and whatever you're selling, Shopify's got you covered. Sign up for a $1 per month trial period at shopify.com/try. Go to shopify.com/try now to grow your business, no matter what stage you're in. Shopify.com/try.
Things in trying to decipher who is a stranger, what does a stranger look like, what information should I not give my neighbor, what information should I not tell my friend that lives 2 doors down, dad or mom. Should I ring the bell in emergency? Should I not ring the bell in emergency? Like, all of these things, for me as a parent, I deal with. And I just feel like you seeing someone at work, creating some type of friendship, investing in a relationship, spending time, getting to know someone day by day, them possibly meeting your kids, y'all going out and hanging out, you seeing their character, you seeing their integrity, you seeing how they interact with family. You might even go to a dinner or two and meet their family. I feel like people like that, over time, y'all might not be related, but that is making a family. That is building a rapport with somebody. And I have a lot of people like that I feel more comfortable being around my children than people I'm related to. So for me, good support can do so many things for me, for my children, for my life. And I feel like your child will be more prepared to handle stress if you can handle stress well. And kids do what they see, and they speak out of what they hear. So a good home sets a feeling of a home for a child that is filled with love, security, knowledge that, can come from all different cultures of people if they are open to it. So I don't have just Black friends. I don't have just Jamaican friends. My friends are all different kinds of ethnicities, and they come from all over, and their families are from different places. And I don't let outside ignorance stop my children from being exposed to people that may live differently, think differently. I leave it open for discussion. But there are boundaries and values and a sense of self-respect set in place also. I just feel like honest communication goes a long way and leaves more room for understanding. And I don't treat kids like their minds are filled with paper or air. Like, I talk to them like I would talk to a human being, an adult. Values and self-respect go hand in hand for me. Okay? The root of your children's self-esteem comes from who they spend most of their time around. So if you're not spending the time with your kids and all they deal with is kids online or kids at school, they're going to pick up those habits from kids online and kids at school. If you don't like the way that your family talks to each other or treats each other, maybe it's not a good idea for you to keep sending your child to that house of where they talk down to each other and treat each other like crap. So the more you're aware of who your children are around, and the more time you spend with your children, pouring back in good habits after they've seen bad ones for like 8 hours of the day, they're going to be better. But as parents, we have to be the example of hope for our kids, of trust for our kids, of accountability for our kids. Be that example for your children if you want them to be good people. Teach your children what community is and how building good character comes from practice and being honest and learning to apologize to people and being genuine. And if you made a mistake, it's easier to let someone know, I made a mistake. Here it is. Instead of trying to hide it. Because then the person is worried about what else are you being dishonest about? So your character building starts from when you're little. What you get away with when you're little only gets bigger when you get older. So a lot of us as parents, we have to stop making excuses for our kids and give them an environment that they can feel comfortable being honest and upfront and direct. Giving them a space where they can just lounge around and be themselves and be goofy and, explore and see worms or go see animals. Take them out of their everyday environment to go see something else that's new. Expose them to different foods so they don't grow up being ignorant. Like, there's so many things that we can do, so many people that we can have our children around in order for them to have good support. Even if you're a single dad or a single mom and, the other half of your child, that parent, doesn't want to parent appropriately and you feel like you have to do it on your own, you should seek out other dads, seek out other people in your community who are willing to help, who are willing to, guide you on how to make your everyday easier, because it's hard. It is hard to parent when you got to do it alone. It is sometimes a feeling of the impossible to make possible. And I'm going to tell you this. If it's hard now, it's not going to be hard forever. If it's easy now, it's not going to be easy forever. If it's frustrating now, it's not going to be frustrating forever. If it's just depressing right now, it's not going to be depressing forever. But I think the best thing as parents we could do is learn to pivot, learn to have gratitude, remember all the days when you couldn't, and appreciate them when you can. Because your children will learn to appreciate just waking up and having options. Waking up and still being safe, still being comfortable, still having a home, still having a vehicle, still having toys to play with, a yard to be in. Still feeling like, my mom's going to be here, my dad's going to be here, or I can call this person if I need help. Still feeling like there are more people around me that love me than people that make fun of me or people that don't make me feel good. So I say good support is better than not having support at all. And I think more people are surrounded by good people, but they're just too afraid to let people know that they need help or that they can't do it by themselves. Or if they portray like they can do it by themselves, they hide the fact that some days they don't know what they're doing or they get exhausted and they just go in a closet or sit in a car and they scream and they cry. But I really feel like that too is a part of parenting. It's real. So I hope you find your support if you don't have support. I hope you start speaking to people who you see value and integrity in. And I hope you stop being scared to find your people, because your people are out here. Nobody's able to be who they are and accomplish greatness by themselves. It takes a team, just like the best corporation, just like the best startup. Raising a child takes a team of great people. It's never just one person. Thank you for listening to Cozy Womb Podcast. I just wanted to let you know that good support is better. And if you would like to find me, hashtag Cozy Womb Podcast or Cozy Womb Pod, you can find me at shambypoddin.com. I don't know how long TikTok's going to be around, but I'm on there at shambypoddin. You can find the CZYWMB on IG and Twitter. Peace.